Morning, welcome back. It's Carrie. This is Keep It Simple DIY. Today's a little bit of a different type of cleaning day for me. I am going to be deep cleaning the entire kitchen, the walls, the windows, windowsills, not the actual windows, I just did that. But I am getting ready to completely retransform my kitchen on a budget. I'm using my money that I'm saving in Shelftember and I'm painting my kitchen and adding some fun little design pieces. So today I need to do a lot of dusting, a lot of wall cleaning, and really just get the walls prepped for starting to paint. So come along with me. This was the start of this huge kitchen project, which as I'm recording is not 100% done, but it is very close to being done. This was so much work. I spent like 5 hours cleaning this day. And on this day, I got everything taped and prepped and ready to go for paint. It was so much work. So what I'm doing here is I thought I should go around all of the ceilings, all of the different walls, and get any cobwebs that there are because I don't want to paint any spiders into my wall, or really I just didn't want to make a mess with all the spider webs once I started painting. And so that's what I'm doing, going around. I'm getting every crevice that I can. And little Milo, isn't he so funny? He's everywhere with me all the time, no matter what I'm doing. And so I'm also, I'm just doing the basic, get everything cleaned that needs to be. Now, I'm not doing like clean the cabinets, clean the stove, all of that kind of stuff can wait. In this case, totally different kind of cleaning than I typically would do. I'm cleaning the floors, I'm cleaning the baseboards, I'm cleaning the walls, I'm cleaning above cabinets. And this little thing that I'm using here, I love it. I remember growing up and we had a little, was it Dirt Devil? It was a red little handheld vacuum that had like a bag on the end of it, and the bag would inflate and deflate, and then it had like a paper bag inside, and I just remember the smell of dust with it. But it only had the one specific type of attachment. It wasn't an attachment, it was part of the actual machine. But this little thing has so many attachments, so it's really neat that I'm able to really customize it to what I'm trying to do. And I actually realized when I was talking about all the cleaning that I was doing, I had forgotten on this day I actually prepped everything by taking all the things I needed to off the wall. And so that's in my ASMR video. If you haven't seen it, go watch. I decided to do a different type of video than I typically do. And I think it was pretty interesting. I didn't anticipate doing an ASMR video, but in that case, all of the clicky clacks from taking everything down just seemed to really fit the ASMR vibes. And so I figured that was a good thing to try. So you'll notice here that I am on my tippy toes as I clean the top of these cabinets, and this was like the bane of my existence during the painting days because I had to do 1 coat of primer and 2 coats of paint. And before all of that, I did this cleaning and I did tape at the top of the ceiling. And so I was on my tippy toes on that counter so much. My arms felt like they were going to fall off from all the stuff I was doing above my head. That ball of my toe was feeling so sore. For a lot of the days, I actually was wearing shoes that had like a 1 inch on them, and so I had a little bit of protection, and that was very helpful. But oh my gosh, I was so sore the entire time. Now, this is one of the areas that gets the messiest in my house. It's like right next to the fridge. Anything that I'm cooking kind of gets on there. I had an itch on my nose. Do you guys ever get that where you have an itch but your hands are wet or busy or something? And so here we go, we're just cleaning off the wall. I don't want to paint over any weird kitchen-y grime that got on the wall. And so I figured it's now or never. We are cleaning the wall now. I do not scrub every single wall like this, only the walls that really have any grime on them. Otherwise, I just do the baseboards. And then I realized, snakes, there's a baseboard up here too. I guess it's not a baseboard up above. I don't know what you would call that, but the molding. And then Milo, I know I mentioned he's everywhere. He's literally everywhere with me all the time. So the chairs are coming out, we're cleaning under. So let me tell you a little bit about this project because now I'm almost done. Where I'm at with this project is all my walls are painted. Any wood design feature that I wanted to put up on the wall is up on the wall. And the only things left are a little bit of touch up on the paint, and then I need to stain the top of a cabinet that I put together. I decided to put a few cabinets together for the dining room area to give a little bit more storage and to have a little bit of decor. And I painted it the same color as the island. And so if you haven't seen my video explaining what color I'm painting my island, definitely check it out. If you're here from Cleaning with Carrie, it is on my Keep It Simple DIY channel. And if you're here from Keep It Simple DIY, hi, welcome back. I'm so excited about how this project turned out. And Milo, there's Milo again. He's always there. But the cabinet matches the island and it looks fantastic. I'm going to stain the wood top of it the same color as my wood floors. I don't know if it'll look exactly the same just because it's probably not the same type of wood. My cabinets in my pantry are actually stained with the exact same stain. Exact same mix that they use on my floor. It was the leftover stain, but they look completely different just because it was a different type of wood. But that's all that's left is staining the top and then doing some touch-ups. We do need to install the faucet actually, but we're waiting to do that until everything's done because I don't want to ruin the faucet. So something interesting though. So, I'm planning all of this around shelf timber and saving money. And so the only thing that really wasn't included in that budget was the little cabinet that I'm building. And that was just something that I decided just to do because I thought it would be fun and exciting and it would give me some more storage. But otherwise, everything, the entire project was budgeted through my shelf timber savings, which would be 2 months worth of not buying groceries because I keep a lot of groceries in my house. And so I can do that. I cannot buy groceries for 2 months, and save some money. So that's what I'm doing here. But then the fridge died, you guys. So, okay, I did have the thought, it's kind of a bummer that our fridge is stainless steel and we're kind of going to more of a black theme. I'm like, but oh well, we have a fridge. That's great. Our fridge at one point had stopped refrigerating. And so all we needed to do was thaw the fridge out and then it started working just fine. But that wasn't that long ago. That was maybe 4 to 6 months ago and it did it again. And this time the ice maker went out first and then the refrigeration went out second. And I definitely don't think that thawing it helped because I tried that and it didn't do anything. It definitely wasn't the problem that it had the first time. And so our fridge died in the middle of this project. So I had to order a new fridge. And okay, so I got to order the new black stainless fridge, which is awesome, but that was not part of this plan. So we did have to use our emergency fund for that. But I ended up, luckily we do have a fridge in our garage. So I was able to use that in the meantime, but it was just a lot of work to go to the garage, to the basement freezers, all around, not know where things are at because we have them in so many different places, just wherever they could fit. And so this whole project, I was doing all of it. There's the kitchen's a disaster with all the pieces of the project and the fridge wasn't working. It was kind of an interesting situation that we had going on there. All right, the prep work is all done and it's about time to start priming. But I thought I'd give you all a peek around. Everything's off the walls, everything's out of the way. The walls are all taped for priming. I didn't tape any areas that have baseboards because I'm just going to be priming white and the walls are going to be white. And so I don't have any issues painting white over white. And for prime, I'm only going to be priming the walls, not the baseboards. And so I don't need to put tape on the ground to make sure I don't get paint on them when I do the baseboards because I'm not priming the baseboards. I'm just going to be painting them white again. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.